Hello again. Welcome to lesson 165 in A Course in Miracles. Let my mind, let not my mind deny the thought of God. What makes this world seem real except your own denial of the truth that lies beyond? What but your thoughts of misery and death obscure the perfect happiness and the eternal life your Father wills for you? And what could hide what cannot be concealed except illusions? What could keep you from what you already have except your choice to see it not, denying it is there? The thought of God created you. It left you not, nor have you ever been apart from it an instant. It belongs to you. By it, you live. It is your source of life, holding you one with it, and everything is one with you because it left you not. The thought of God protects you, cares for you, makes soft your resting place and smooth your way, lighting your mind with happiness and love. Eternity and everlasting life shine in your mind because the thought of God has left you not and still abides with you. What would deny his safety and his peace, his joy, his healing, and his peace of mind, his quiet rest, his calm awakening, if he but recognized where they abide? Would he not instantly prepare to go where they are found, abandoning all else as a worthless in comparison? And having found them, would he not make sure they stay with him and he remain with them? Deny not heaven. It is yours today, but for the asking. Nor need you perceive how great the gift, how changed your mind will be before it comes to you. Till you welcome it as yours, uncertainty remains. Ask to receive, and it is given you. Conviction lies within it. God is fair. Sureness is not required to receive what only your acceptance can bestow. Ask with desire. You need not be sure that you request the only thing you want. But when you have received, you will be sure you have the treasure you have always sought. What would you then exchange for it? What would induce you now to let it fade away from your ecstatic vision? For this sight proves that you have exchanged your blindness for the seeing eyes of Christ. Your mind has come to lay aside denial and accept the thought of God as your inheritance. Now is all doubting past, the journey's end made certain, and salvation given you. Now is Christ's power in your mind to heal as you were healed. For now you are among the saviors of the world. Your destiny lies there and nowhere else. Would God consent to let his son remain forever starved by his denial of the nourishment he needs to live? Abundance dwells in him, and deprivation cannot cut him off from God's sustaining love and from his home. Practice today in hope, for hope indeed is justified. Your doubts are meaningless, for God is certain, and the thought of him is never absence. Sureness must abide with you who are host to him. This course removes all doubts which you have interposed between him and your certainty of him. We count on God, and not upon ourselves, to give us certainty, and in his name we practice as his word directs we do. His sureness lies beyond our every doubt. His love remains beyond our every fear. The thought of him is still beyond all dreams, and in our minds, according to his will. And that is the end of lesson 165. And I am just going to turn right to Tina Spalding's channelings. Again, let my mind not deny the thought of God. You are blessed beings indeed. I am that one that you know as Jesus. It's hard for you to imagine that a mere decision on your part brings peace to you. It is merely a decision on your part to focus on love, to focus on the interior of your mind rather than the exterior world. It is only that decision that is required for you to connect and see the results of that connection. You are as God created you. You are not lacking anything. You have an amazing resource available to you, and it is contained within you. It is your joy. It is your love. It is your creativity. It is your endless connection to all that is. That is where you find what you seek. You are not going to find it in large sums of money sought by working very hard and long hours. You are not going to find it by molding and sculpting the body to make it the perfect bait to catch the perfect person, or the person you think is perfect. Those are not things that bring you happiness and joy. It is everything contained within you. This self that you think you are, its ideas, creativity, funny jokes, laughter, kindness, joy, and all those things, allow it to align with love. Allow yourself to listen to the inner guidance that comes to you all the time from your feelings, guiding you to turn left or right, to talk to that person or this person, or to put your feet up and take some meditation time. Your guidance system always speaks to you. You have merely become used to ignoring it and choosing the world instead of the guidance that Spirit offers you through your feeling and emotional body. Now, some of your emotions are frantic reactions to fear. This is not spiritual guidance. That is the distortion that has been placed there by inappropriate teachings. A Course in Miracles lessons are designed to align you with the truth. As you align with the truth, these untrue ideas, without your backing and constant support, without you constantly feeding them, begin to fade from your consciousness. That is what we seek here. We seek the peace that passes all understanding, and it comes from aligning with love. I am that one that you know as Jesus, and we will see you again tomorrow. And that is the end of lesson 165 with Tina Spalding. Again, let my mind not deny the thought of God. Choosing love every time. Asking yourself how I can see the love in any situation will open you to the mind of God, the thought of God. It's when we focus on the fears and all of the pain and suffering that fear embodies that we are denying our truth. And so when we are being encouraged to use our emotional and feeling guidance system, it's important for you to pay attention to, what does fear look like? What does the ego answer feel like in my body? You can ask that and sit with it and see if you get a tightness in your chest or a pulling back or a heaviness in your belly that is uncomfortable. Ask what light and love feel like in your body. You may actually feel lighter. You may get a tingling sensation at the top of your head or an expanding feeling at your heart. You may just resonate with a peace and a joy that is palpable to you. Those are your sort of yes and no feelings. They are the feelings that you can get so that you can listen to your guidance rather than the ego thoughts. Ego thoughts will generate fear, uneasiness, indecisiveness, and your aligned true thoughts that are a part of God's will resonate with love and openness and expansion. It doesn't mean we have all the answers. It doesn't mean we have the crystal ball that shows us how things are going to end, but it will show us that we are on the right path. And when we are on the right path, even when things that appear to be painful or diversions or uncomfortable are there for a reason, to teach us more about love. And so this lesson is very important. When we allow ourselves to stop denying love, to stop ignoring the thought of God, the thoughts that come from God within us, we learn that we have our own personal GPS system, and we can make decisions that will better guide our lives into the fullness that we are seeking. Practice with this today. Practice focusing on love. Allow yourself to expand and to grow and to become comfortable understanding what love feels like, what divine love feels like within you, so that when conditional love comes up, you can tell the difference. Have a blessed day, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Bye, guys.